Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another ultralight stream with your host, Power Hammer Time. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Today I'm playing Going Under, Rogue Like, no, Light. I'm gonna go with Light. Rogue Light, with a very distinct, original art style, tight controls, good gameplay, and the plot has me intrigued. Gonna take a minute here to finish setting up. Enjoy.
Made it. I'm a true warrior.
Oh shit! Oh, what's up? I didn't know this was happening, but welcome.
I overslept and I woke up to like a text messages, as you can hear. Your phone is going off right now.
Sure it is.
I was
Classic
like scrolling,
SJ problems.
and I was like, "Who's this? Who's this?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Byron texted me. I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh shit!" The stream. I mean, you're already playing solo, which is fine. I can, no big deal.
By all means. You here to commentate? You down to commentate?
Either or, man. Whichever one you need me for. I'm slibbity dibbity, man. I'm in the mix. My apologies for oversleeping. I didn't set my alarm like a fool.
No alarms needed. Naps on a Monday should not go checked. Take as much after a weekend. After my ass personally stayed up till like 2 o'clock a.m. and now I gotta wake up at 8. Nah, son. Nap. That's nap time.
Oh, Steph, you're 8 now? No longer 7?
I've been 8 for the longest. Regardless, I need to hit my intro. I'll be right back. And we're back at it with the ultralight stream. Host Power Hammer Time. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Let me see if I can. Yep, because I'm smart. Made it a package. Today we have commentary with SJ Day. I'm gonna start up the game and then bring him back. Boom. Schleppau.
I feel like I'm making moves.
I'm
$1 million moves.
Feel like I'm making moves. First thing I heard when it came back.
$1 million.
And I'm sure you are making moves, and I don't want to get YouTube strikes for copyrights. So I'm not gonna sing the rest of the song. Not that anybody's ever gonna like look at my shit and be like, this dude.
Possibly have to pay someone a lot of money for the shit that you pulled. Other than that, they don't give a damn.
True that. True.
I've seen streams where people literally stream an entire episode of a new anime. And they don't get a strike. Like the whole thing, and they're commentating on it. Playing it and everything. I'm like, how are you getting away with this?
Get you a view here. I'm going to pump it through Discord.
Pump up the volume.
30 rate. There you go.
I'm actually glad I'm not playing because I have One Piece questions. Now we can actually talk about
We
this
sure
stuff.
can. I got One Piece answers. I don't mind doing poorly at this game. It's hard enough. Let me know that it works out for you. You can hear his shit.
We're joining. Yes, it looks very Steven Universe.
That's a good comparison.
Colors, I mean.
Yes, yes.
The colors.
I would say a lot of it. It's like I'm hitting
It's all
people
about
with
the
laptops and shit.
pastels and the hair.
Did you ever finish Steven Universe? It's good shit, man. It's good.
I didn't. I need to get back on it. It's on HBO Max, and every time I log in HBO Max, I see it, and I'm like, "Ooh, the bass in my ears."
Hold up.
Whoa,
That's this game?
Whoa!
Hold up. Nah, I wasn't ready for this. Hey, flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist. There we go. Hey. All right. Let me start up the game here.
One Piece. Nice.
If I had bars, I would say so.
You wish he was me.
I don't want to take this dog for a while. I didn't mean to take this goddamn dog for a while.
He got 2.
I would try to explain it, but okay, I can do it. I'm an intern.
This is hot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who, man. It must be the CFOs.
Right? Like, this is where they went. Who knew?
Clearly they're not needed for the interviews that they're having these days.
It's so bad. Oh, God, we don't need to go there.
I need to ask my pops. I think they were just under contract.
Did that hurt me?
Like, what? Budget cuts?
Nah, you can't drop the CFOs out of all things. You drop. Who they got right now that they don't need?
I promise you, they were just like under contract.
Hold up, is this really this game? Is this really this game right now? I had the music turned down like a fool watching other shit as I played this game. Mistake on my end. This is hot, super hot fire.
You play this shit in the elevator, I'm never getting off. You play this in the doctor's office, I'm never making it off.
They're calling my name for nothing.
They're like, SJ, hold on. He's like, you know what? I came here for my shoulders, but if I just dance, I'm doing. I think I'm fine. It's a move. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, fair warning. Thank you, Terrence. If you're watching the stream live, or if you're going to watch this on the replay, which you sometimes do, I'm going to give you a minute. We're going to start One Piece talks.
Hella please. Oh God. Okay, I'm ready.
We're going
I got
to
One Piece.
Kuni.
Man, you need to read. Because now I worry about that I'd spoil you. I don't want to spoil you. But shit's happening. Like right now. The good shit.
In a good 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you where I'm at. But it's because I have questions.
Alright.
Second time, you got 30 seconds. If you didn't hear the first warning, you're gonna have another one, 27 seconds till we start doing.
He's being super generous with this one. I would have just started talking, been like, hey, and that was discussed. Hey, we talking. Give me this, give me this.
And checking text. Text reads, why do you seem so mad? I legitimately just care. And I'm ready to talk about One Piece.
There we go.
And that'll do. I'm mad about something, and I'm just like,
that's news to me, man. It's news to me too.
Hey, game designers, I'm not mad, but y'all should have kept that first shit on loop. That shit was jamming.
I agree. I hope it comes back. I got my hopes.
What the hell that was?
Oh my God!
It's back. It's back. I feel like this is just the bridge, but it's coming back.
I believe it. It's got the drums. Those drums, it scared me, man. I wasn't ready for the hotness.
So, in the, I'll tell you where you want to know my questions first, or you want to know where I last left off?
Where you at?
Okay, so where I last left off, I'll tell you the past 3 episodes. Where I last left off, Big Mom was safely transported to whatever Kaido's
dude, I'm like right behind you then, because they just left for that island where I am. Yeah, I'm gonna call
it. Was safely transported by King, Queen, and Jack.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
And when she woke up, they were like feeding her, and they were scared to death. And they were like, "So, what you doing here?" And she was like, "So, you should just like let me go." And they were like, "Nah, are you kidding me? We're not doing that." Da da da. And all of a sudden, hold up.
Oh my God, though. Like, how dare they?
They can do this shit all they want. This shit high.
It's hey. You can't help but move. That makes you just want to do shit. It's gonna be a good day.
Hey. I don't even know what her objective is right now. The objective, there should be a pop-up for you to go somewhere, and it should just be like, press Y to boogie. You should just be able to just get it.
Hey. I'm sorry that the shop has different.
Nah, you're good.
Because it's gonna restart, and that's a blessing all in itself.
Yeah, I feel it. As long as it randomly comes in, it's fine. So, King, Queen, and Jack were talking to Big Mom. They were like, "Yo, why are you here?" There were also some other pirates around. Other pirates from the crew were like, for some reason, didn't know who she was. So, like, one dude was kind of explaining it to her. One little like small ass pirate was like, "Yo, this is Big Mom. Her and Kaido used to run in the same crew back in the day." And that's the first time I heard about it. All of a sudden, you hear this rumble, and you see this menacing figure, and he has that big ass mace on his back. And the first words out of his mouth were, "Uncuff her." And it's Kaido. It's fucking Kaido. He's like, "Uncuff her." And they're like, "Oh, Kaido-sama." He's like, what are you doing? Uncuff her.
Making me repeat myself.
He's like, this bitch, I've been wanting to put my hands on this bitch for so fucking long. Uncuff her right now.
We need to do
and
this.
Big Mom gets done, like laughing or doing her shit, and then she looks up, and then everything, like I swear, the world just stops, and she like the camera zooms in on her fingertips and the shackles, and her hands are shaking, and she's like, Kaido. Hey. And he looks at her and he's like, it's about time you showed up, Lin Lin. I was like, okay, first of all, that's beef.
I heard it.
Everybody calls this bitch Big Mom, but he called her Lin Lin. And I was like, nah, that's beef.
First name.
He was like, it's about time you showed up, Lin Lin. And she looks at the guy over there. She's like, hey, you heard him. Uncuff me. I was like,
waiting for it.
God.
We're doing this.
There's so much beef. And this dude was like, no. And Kaido was like, pay attention to what I'm saying. Uncuff her. And so they take the cuff off and they just leave the room. They air that bitch out immediately. And Big Mom's like, Napoleon! And she like summons her hat, and her hat's like, oh shit, you're back. Yep. Oh shit, Kaido. And then he turns into a sword.
Oh, good morning.
He's like, oh, there's so much shit going on right now. Oh my god. You were like not yourself for so long, and now you're back. But oh shit, there's Kaido. And then he forms into a sword. They immediately air that bitch out, start swinging, lightning cracks the sky. Big Mom hits Kaido with some big pink boomerang type shit. Kaido hits her with a Raimi Haki and sends that shit back like it's a fucking baseball. Oh my god. Talk about a gangsta ass moment. Then after that, I guess they fight for a little bit because the next time we see them, Kaido's drunk, Big Mom's eating red bean soup.
Yep.
And Kaido's like, hey, we're gonna form an alliance.
Yeah, shock the world, why don't you?
Yo, scared the shit out of me.
It's so much power, man.
Scared the shit out of me.
Bro, that's such a good. Cause now you got two problems. We were only trying to get one problem.
Yo, it's so like first of all, I rewound it because I was like, yo, maybe I saw something.
Right, maybe I fucked up because there ain't no way that these two people who are known to be like against each other, as far as we know, Kaido has his own place, Big Mom has their own place, and they know not to go stepping in other people's shit, but here we are.
Yeah.
She brought all her good kids except the good one.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna lie, cause why not?
If anyone's watching the stream and you want to see what we're talking about, you can easily go YouTube. I mean, Power Hammer Time is going to tell you not to, but I'm just saying if you want to feel the beef
and get the whole story,
you can easily look up.
You can't
Kaido
just get the beef because you gotta build up to it. There's no power scale if you just see two beef hammers go at it. You need to see her whoop some ass against Luffy. You need to see Luffy whoop some ass of his own.
You need to see all that, but I'm just saying, like, if they just want to catch a whiff, like sometimes, depending on the person, all they have to do is just sense upcoming beef.
I guess
that'll put them onto a series.
You put all these people back onto One Piece. What do I know? Nothing apparently. I don't know shit.
Kaido and Big Mom form their alliance. By the way, I will be heavily disappointed if they don't name their alliance the Big Beast Pirates. I will be.
They probably don't name it anything.
Disappointed.
Like I'm where I'm at, and they're fighting each other and shit, and they just work together. They ain't gonna change their names. It's not like. I mean, Luffy did it because he's goofy. Hold up, I kind of want this. Which one do I do?
Where was that? Okay, so and they form their alliance. Shock the world. Next episode. Garp gets news that Kaido and Big Mom have formed an alliance. King Riku and what's the other? Damn, I forgot the other dude's name. Riku and some other dude.
Other kings of other places that Luffy's been to?
Right.
I'm just assuming. Or is it one of King Riku's people?
Nah, it was like one other dude. It was like him and one other dude convinced the world government that they no longer need the 7 warlords.
Damn right.
So the 7 warlords, spoiler alert, have officially been disbanded. Buggy flipped shit.
Damn right. It's all he had, man.
Buggy was chilling, and he was like, "What the? Hey, what did I do? do? I didn't have shit to do with Big Mom and Kaido. What the fuck? And there's these ships like outside of Buggy's place. Like, Buggy, bring your ass out. I will say this. Ships pulled up to all of the 7.
Like immediately.
Pull up on. But Buggy, the bitch that he is the only one that threw a fit. The other warlords were like, nigga, swing at me.
Yeah, the fuck are you doing here? Buggy's like, hey.
Swing at me, watch what the fuck happen. Mihawk, they didn't even show Mihawk. They just showed him pick up his sword. He was like, whoa.
I guess
you want to come to Pearl
I guess this is the day that bitches die. I don't know.
This is what we're doing now. So he picked up his shit like, whoa. I didn't want to add more bodies to my count, but I guess this is what we're doing tonight. Let me put down my wine. But even Boa Hancock was like, shit, let's throw hands.
Yep, we're
I
throwing.
ain't got a problem with it.
We bottled
That's all that happened there. The next episode following was when we got a taste of what was to come based off of the story that Sengoku, retired now, was telling the world government about. Like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna paint a picture. Kaido and Big Mom's alliance is such a big deal that Sengoku sat these elite officers down for story time. It was like, let me tell y'all how fucked we are. Let me just tell you. He sat there with his little billy goat. The billy goat was like eating and shit, trying to add some comedic value to the scene because it was so serious, but it wasn't helping because it's just that fucking real. The dude, Sengoku, sat down and was like, a long time ago, there was a guy named Rocks, and he had the Rocks Pirates. And on his pirates, and some of the pirates on his ship. That's the key. He said some, not all.
Some. Damn right.
He said some of the pirates on his ship were Big Mom. They showed her, and Big Mom was fine as fuck before she started popping out the babies. I don't give a damn what anybody got to say.
No, you're right.
Big
Not
Mom.
even probably doing it for some point, but then it was just like, okay.
Yeah. It was Big Mom, Kaido, and when I tell you young Kaido was fucking menacing, it just showed the man's silhouette. But for wrestling fans, y'all know Triple H. You remember young Triple H when he had that V shape and his back was all fucking huge and his chest was huge? That's what Kaido looked like.
That's Kaido.
Young Kaido. But he was so slim, he was wearing a button-up shirt.
I just love it. Fresh cube smell.
Yeah.
Kaido was wearing a button-up
Probably not
shirt.
slim. I'm assuming it was custom made, or he like.
Yeah, but like
made
you know what I
some of
mean. It was like slim fit, like
Oh,
it
okay,
fit
okay.
his monstrous V shape.
Perfect.
Still had the horns, still had the long hair, of course, still had that face. And with him, not the captain of the ship, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress this anymore. This is how dope One Piece has gotten. The person that is the captain of the ship is this dude named Rocks, who we've never met before, never seen before. But the people that were under him on this ship were Big Mom, like I said, Kaido, and Edward fucking Newgate, aka Whitebeard.
Whitebeard, man.
If all these
Whitebeard,
dudes-
man.
If all these people
And they all three became warlords. Oh my god.
to this man,
Not warlords. I'm sorry.
Yonko.
Emperors of the New World.
these dudes. Sorry, Big Mom. Don't beat me. Don't beat me. These people all ended up being emperors of the sea, aka Yonko, and they were under one person named Rocks. Amazing. I don't even know Rocks, but I need to see his story. Either way, they went over God Valley.
There's so much backstory for things that I feel like there's no way I'll be able to actually see it. It's just so much. There's so much I really want to know.
Apparently shit got real at God Valley, and Garp knew he was gonna lose, so Garp asked for help. Who does he ask for help? He pulls in fucking Gold D. Roger. Like, what the fuck? Apparently the battle was so huge. Oh, and before I forget, Sengoku was like, oh shit, I forgot to tell y'all something about this guy named Rocks. His middle name is D. We all know what that D initial means. He shook the whole fucking place. Like, shook the whole place. They were like, ugh!
Them damn D's do.
Garp realized that he needs help, so he recruits the one and only Goldie Roger, which was very surprising to me. But he recruits Roger. They say, and Barhammer knows why I'm wording it this way, they say that the Rocks pirates were annihilated at God Valley. That's what they say.
I'm so sorry. Oh, that was gross. I'm sorry. That's a gross laugh of me.
That's what Sengoku said. He was like, yeah, the Rocks Pirates were not. So I'm thinking he's playing word games. The Rocks Pirates may have been disbanded as a group, but clearly no one was annihilated at that fucking island. I have a theory. I'll get to that later, but long story short, God Valley no longer shows up on the map. It's just gone. Boom. Bermuda Triangle is fucking done.
That's so much power.
Then he proceeds to go. Then he proceeds to go over the bounties. They're like, "Yo, we gotta release new bounties for these people," and the bounties are fucking ridiculous. It's like Big Mom was at like 4.3 and Kaido's at like 4.6 billion.
There you go.
4.6 billion.
I just needed to know which kind of billion or trillion we're talking. Vicious.
Like Blackbeard went up. He's like 2.something billion, and this nigga ain't even done shit. Marshall D. Teach. He ain't even done shit.
He ain't even did
Shanks ain't been.
Oh, wait. If these are recent bounties? Question mark. Was this like flashback to when they were talking about rocks, or like we need
no,
to?
These are recent bounties.
Okay, Blackbeard has done a lot. It just hasn't been like focused on. I'm pretty sure he like took down the Revolutionary Army's base, and the fact that he's a warlord right now, he has a lot of territory, and he's recruited a lot of people, and he's in the new world chilling.
He brought that up. He brought that up, but to be honest, I think compared to what they're dealing with now, they don't give a fuck. They're like, he can do whatever he do. He's not bothering us right now. He's not.
That's true. He's not bothering anybody.
Right. We need a really high bounty on these two motherfuckers right here who just formed this alliance. Alliance was formed. Of course, he put their two bounties. So like he did some dirty shit. So he was like, this is the bounty, and this is the former bounty of Whitebeard, and this is the former bounty of Goldie Roger. And he was like, and this is the current bounty of Big Mom and Kaido. Imagine what it's gonna be when they team up. And he smacks it on top of Whitebeard and Goldie. Wanted poster. And some dude in the crowd dropped his head and said the funniest shit I've heard on One Piece in so long. I'm not gonna say it because you're about to watch it and it made me laugh.
Nah, man, so I need to be like, and he thought that line was hilarious, and I need to be able to say that shit.
So like after like he presented the bounties for Whitebeard and Goldie Roger, smacked them on the board. He then presented Big Mom and Kaido's new bounties and smacked them on the board. He was like, these two together, who knows how big their bounties are gonna be? And this one dude in the crowd dropped his head. He was like, I feel depressed. He's like, I feel depressed. I was like, I feel you, man. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. So he's depressed. Sengoku said his piece and left because Akainu, I think, came in.
Lava guy. Yeah.
I think.
I believe it. He's the new.
I think it was Akainu.
He's the new Sengoku, pretty much.
He came in and he was talking to the Marines about what they're gonna do. The Marines at this point are shook. Feel like they can't do shit.
Nah, they're fine, dude. They got a Gravity guy and one that we haven't even seen yet, man. They're just chilling with an extra guy. That extra guy's gonna fucking wreck shop. Oh no.
And then after that, the last episode, Fire Festival. They were talking about.
It begins.
And we're not talking about that clusterfuck Netflix special, people. We're talking about Kaido's Fire Festival.
Talk about the big party.
Yeah. 30,000 people are gonna show up, and apparently Luffy and them think they're gonna crack. Episode left off to where Kinemon and Momonosuke and all those people are posted up on an island, looking at the island, waiting for Luffy's word. And there's no word, but there's also no 30,000 people. So they're crying. They're like, what the fuck? What? Look,
that's all that people. He said it was gonna be like this, and it's not. I don't know what to do.
no spoilers because clearly we haven't seen the next episode, people. So I'm not spoiling shit. I fully expect Kaido to know what the fuck is going on, and Luffy to do some stupid Luffy shit and piss Kaido off beyond repair, and then shit just starts because Luffy for some reason feels like he can't let shit go. He can't like go train for 2 years and come back stronger than before. He's got to like heal his wounds and fight now. And what we learned from the first time he met Kaido, all you gotta do is sober Kaido up.
True that.
Just
That'll.
Luffy hit Kaido with everything he had. Kaido was like, huh.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker ruined my buzz and gave him the hardest hit. I'm not gonna say in One Piece history because I've only watched One Piece once, and there's shit that
There's harder hits. Yeah.
probably
They're
forgotten.
coming. Be ready for it. It's coming.
But from what I can remember, he gave Luffy one of the hardest hits I have seen in One Piece history. Like, Luffy hit this man as hard as he could in his torso. And you know those torso shots, you don't have to be strong to take the wind out of somebody. Kaido not only continued to hit Luffy in the face, but he kept his momentum and his composure.
Damn right.
And hit that man directly in his face. And Carhammer can attest to this. After he made contact, he like yelled and just put extra power into it just to push him further than he already needed to push.
He sure did.
Like,
I saw it.
get out of the way. But that's where I'm at. One Piece is getting very exciting. One Piece is getting fun. I put one of our friends on it. Y'all have known him. Hey, I put him back on. He fell off a little bit.
He might be in the chat. Hi,
Get back on.
Oh shit! I can't see the chat. That's on me. Not that anybody's at. Oh my god! It's happening. This shit is. Wow. Okay. I'm focused. I'm sorry.
MH needs to get back on it. I hope MH's not on it because he just heard all that shit.
He'll be fine.
He'll
He
forget by the
needs to
time.
get a rewatch with his wife. That's the money.
He left off at Marine Tour. He'll be fine. He'll forget half the shit by the time he gets there. Especially when it goes through that long ass dress Rosa. I love me some Don Quixote do Flamingo, but that dress Rosa was it was long. So, is this man's name 10 times caffeine?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's the caffeine, and he just like OD'd on some caffeine. Hence the chest pains. Oh my god, what even was that, man?
I was hoping his name was 10 times caffeine. After watching One Piece, a name like that
Is not even.
fantastic.
I wouldn't blink twice at a name like that.
No.
Oh yeah, 10 times
What the
caffeine.
names you told me about the other day? What was it? Page 1?
Page 1. I'm pretty sure there's a page 6 too. I don't know if there's all the pages, but there's at least 2. They're so far apart.
If page 1 doesn't have an ultimate move called the beginning, he fucked up. I need something called the beginning. I need something called the prologue. I need something. I need to be like prologue and hit somebody with some shit.
That is a good sounding anime move name.
You know that means
Prologue.
you know it'd be hot too. Prologue. Then you smack the shit out of somebody. It's like,
Oh
goddamn.
man, that shouldn't be so funny. Oh shite! Okay, that was some extra moves. Oh my god, he's not even half dead.
You said there was a page 6?
Yeah, page 6 and page 1.
Yo, how many pages are there?
So far, I only know of 2, and those are them.
Yo, if there's like 10, man, I'm gonna need them to come together for another ultimate move. Man. This guy's upset. and gentlemen, I know we're talking One Piece. Fight it. Got my head. Guy's very upset.
He just keeps doing it until it hits me. That's stupid. Of course it'll hit me. You don't stop doing it. That's a GG for that. Oh no, I'm alive. Why am I alive? I died. I saw it. I was ready. I gave up. Be great if you were stuck right now, but you're not. You're doing hood shit. You're doing hood shit. Hood shit. Got by some hood shit.
Prologue? That's not even a real move. I just like how it sounds. Okay, so One Piece. You're pretty much caught up.
Yes.
In the anime. I know you're caught up in the manga.
Oh, for sure.
3 characters right now that you want to see more from.
I want to see more from Frankie. I want to see more from Chopper. I want to see more from Robin. Not that, like, I actually care what Robin does, but she's just slacking on everything lately. I don't know the last time. The last time she did something was, like, Dressrosa. But it was so unimportant to defeat, shit. I know this dude's name. Diamante? Yeah. The dude with the flag powers. Very unimportant to beat him. But that's what she did. That was her whole shit. Useless. I've never seen that bitch in my life. Who are you? Nah, Sway, hold on. We're gonna talk this out. Alright, I think you got some theorems. I wanna hear them. Hit me with some knowledge.
Well, like the first thing, my 3 people.
Oh, yes,
I would want to see more for Robin, number 1. She's number 1 on my list. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I miss All Sunday probably more than anybody right now.
When she had no mystery about it, it was great. If she just died a villain, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, I mean, like she had mystery, she had power, she had that like you can't fuck with me shit going on. It was she was on another level. Then she gets with, I mean, like she was even like powerful when like she was fucking with Luffy and them, but damn, it's like after the fucking time skip, she only uses her shit to like save people. Like she'll make a bridge of arms that are all connecting so they can run by them, or she'll make a net of arms,
big wings to safely guide her down. She'll like make 2 giant arms and just push everybody away. It's fucking stupid. I hate it so much.
So dumb.
Like you can be breaking spines, but nah, let me just stomp on them with my big feet made of a bunch of little hands. Which man, there's so much wrong with this.
So 1 was Robin, 2 was Frankie, of course. Super. I miss my guy Frankie. 3. The one and only Mr. Room Shambles. I miss Trafalgar Law. I know he's there.
He'll come back.
I know he's there.
He good.
But
he's even in like the final fight, I'm gonna say. Which I think is set up.
Like, he's there. Like, you know, like I've seen him do shit because like I just saw that thing where he was saving his people and he's prisoner in my boat. He's there. Yeah. I'm just saying his sword is too big for him to be on the land of swords, and we don't see like, you know, a little bit more action from Mr. Room Shambles. For those of you that don't know why I call him Mr. Room Shambles, that's what he says when he initiates one of his most powerful moves. Room, Alright, could probably say it better, but Room creates some kind of area of attack. Yeah, and then Shambles
Puts you in the operating room, and he's the doctor. The surgeon, mind you.
Yo, I saw the fucking English version of Room Shambles, and it's stupid.
Room
Nah,
Shambles.
it's not even, no, it's worse.
I'm scared.
It's worse. It's like this really cool guy. He was like, Room now Shambles. I was like, yeah.
Bruh. Disgusting. Now.
Room now Shambles. Shut up.
Never in
It
his
was when he
life.
first showed up. It was when he first showed up, I think before the signing period. You know, when he first ran into Houston
Yes,
and all
yes.
that?
The arpeggio.
Yeah.
the
It's when he
worst
first showed up. And he was out there in his tank top. Now Room. Now Shambles. I will say, the best use I've seen
Your
of
order
Room
has been
Shambles,
delivered.
and you may know what I'm about to say, is when they were about to go to Dressrosa, and Sanji was fighting Doflamingo in the air, and Doflamingo was about to beat Sanji's ass up.
Yep.
And out of nowhere, all you heard was Shambles.
That's all
And
it
then,
is. The switcheroony.
and the law threw a piece of wood into the air, switched himself and Caesar Clown with the wood, and then said "room" and got Sanji the fuck out of there. Clutch. I clapped. Such a good moment.
Such good
Such a
use
good
of
one.
that power.
And then Doflamingo was like, "Oh, you go." He was like, "Okay, I got you. I'm gonna fuck you up when you get to my land. Don't worry about it."
You coming my way. I'll be there.
Anyway, now really and I didn't mention I had another theory. You already know about my first theory about even though
It's
They were
possible,
triplet.
man. I'm kind of
Look.
on board with it.
even though they were triplets, there's no way that you can sit here like, okay, if you just take a picture of Katakuri and put it beside a picture of Kaido and just listen and just go back and reread or listen to all the points that we made, it fucking fits. Like, yeah, you may have triplets, but not all the triplets look alike, and not all of them look like the dad. Some of them are going to look different. Like Katakuri, his build, his resilience, his power, his strength resembles a Kaido type character. He's just very, very strong for some reason, and there's a reason why he's Big Mom's favorite. That's another point.
Cause
And
he's
two,
strong. Cause he good.
Because he good. But like if you just look at it, you remember the scene I described before. I told this to you at work. Like, look, man, the hate between Big Mom and Kaido is beef on sight. And there's only somebody tell me why Big Mom needs to hate Kaido. Why? That much. Why?
Tell me.
Why?
Tell me
no,
why.
Like, for real, she has nothing to hate on that man for. She has all the money, she has all the land, she gets all the food. She's stronger than anybody that'll even try to fuck with her or attempt to. Clearly, she was getting dick because she's got 85 kids, and she uses men just like, okay, get my kids to get the fuck out of here, right? I'm thinking Kaido is the only man that she fucking cared about, that she loved, that she wanted to do something. They had something in common. Both of them are tall as shit. They're giants. Both of them are really strong. I think something happened on the ship, or like at some point, Big Mom got pregnant. Kaido did the oopsie, and Kaido was like, look, hey, I know
Kaido
what we
did
did.
an oopsie.
I know what we did, but it's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be settled down. And Big Mom was like, look, Kaido, we can settle. I mean, like, think about Big Mom's history. The parents that dropped her off, she hasn't really felt love in a while. She wants to start a family. You know she does. And so she's like, Kaido, let's do this. We can do it. Come on. We can just start a family. We can leave this pirate shit behind. And Kaido's like, what the fuck you talking about? Leave this pirate shit behind. Fuck? No. Like, this is what we do. We're pirates. And he fucking leaves. He takes off. The one man to break her heart, the one man that she actually loved, the one man she actually wanted, didn't give two fucks, told her to fuck off. And if the rumors are true about her giving him that fruit,
Yep.
now she's even more pissed. I gave you the fucking fruit to me. Now, let's not get it twisted. Kaido's not strong because of the fruit.
No.
The fruit just makes him a dragon.
Yes.
Kaido is strong no matter what. But she's like, I gave you this fucking fruit. I have your fucking kids, and this is how you fucking do me? Like, you just take the fuck off? Because in that scene that I described earlier, the first thing out of her mouth was something a woman would say, a baby mama would say, I haven't seen you in decades. You deadbeat ass bitch. I haven't seen you in decades. And Kaido, the true deadbeat dad that he is, says, I told you to uncuff her. Uncuff this bitch.
Waiting for
so I can shut her the fuck up once and for all. Man, I'm telling you, like 85 kids. Kaido's got to be the dad, at least to the triplets, which Katakuri is a part of. It's like I don't have enough reasons to not think so. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, I don't have enough reasons to not think so. I think Katakuri. I mean,
Katakuri, Oven, and I don't know his name, but he's the Minister of Beans.
Daifuku, I think.
Damn, look at you. That is right. Daifuku.
Oven is trash. We all know Oven ain't shit.
Oven's less trash than Daifuku, who is absolutely... Hold up. Hot track alert.
Yeah, I felt it too. I put my drink down.
Hold up. Bitch, you sure ain't nothing?
808s. This is what stream music should be.
Agreed.
This is everything.
Why can't this just be like, you know, without... What's it called? Not copyright.
But that's my biggest theory right now. My biggest theory right now is I literally feel like at some point, clearly Oda hadn't done it in the anime yet, but if you've seen Kaido, if you've seen Big Mom, clearly you know that even though Luffy and them may battle, they're not going away. They're not going away. They may win because Kaido has been defeated before. He's been defeated 7 times. Luffy may defeat Kaido, but they're not going away.
Nope. They ain't dead.
Yeah. And I really do feel like at some point, Lin and Kaido probably, because like notice, we didn't see what they said behind the scenes to be friends. Kaido probably said some slick shit. Okay, I was fucked up. I'm
Let's
sorry.
get that One Piece and have
you.
Have some more shit.
Yeah. You know I love you. Blah 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 blah. How my kids doing? Fuck the other ones. How's Katakuri?
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the heir apparent. That's the one I care about. The one that never fell on his back till he got tired. Tell me about that one. That's my son. I don't know, man. I feel like Big Mom hates Kaido too much for it to not be like matters of the heart involved, like love involved. She hates that man far too fucking much. And Kaido seems like that kind of stone cold dude that would take someone's love and be like, hey, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it. And if you want to do this family shit and leave the Rocks Pirates, then
that's
you.
You.
Leave the Rocks Pirates. Yeah, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Or even if the Rocks Pirates were disbanded, I can see Big Mom being like, we can start our own shit, and Kaido being like, no. I'm gonna go start these animal pirates. She's gonna be like, but I gave you that fruit. He's gonna be like, if you don't back the fuck up and get out my face with your pregnant ass and leave me the fuck alone. Because aren't Katakuri and them the oldest?
Katakuri is the oldest of the 3 of those, yes.
I thought Katakuri was known as the second son. So like, I thought there was like one before him, right?
Yeah, Sparrow is older than Katakuri.
I can totally see if Big Mom hadn't seen. Okay, so think about it. If Big Mom hadn't seen them since they disbanded 38 years ago, since they hadn't seen that motherfucking decades, it would make sense for her to at least be bearing his child whenever they split up. At least. Maybe she already had Prospero or whatever, but it would make sense for her to at least be bearing his child when they split up. And now she can't find it. Where's the father to my kids? Kaido was like, mind my own fucking business. That's what I'm doing here. I don't want to be a dad. I had too much sake.
But I'm having too much sake.
That's my one theory. Well, like the main theory.
I'm sure someone's had my theory.
No.
Mihawk. We have no backstory on him. and he's the greatest swordsman in the world, and it's obvious that Zoro is gonna fight this man at some point to prove himself as the greatest swordsman in the world.
Has to.
Zoro's backstory. He grew up with a girl who wanted to be the greatest swordsman in the world.
Remember to leave a rating.
And she beat Zoro 1,000 times, at least. I'm pretty sure. Never lost once. At some point, she was told that she will never be the greatest in the world because she's a girl, and girls can't be great swordsmen. She took that shit wild personally, put that Michael Jordan meme, and I took that personally right there. And somehow, some way, either she got in contact with the Revolutionary Army, or fate just had her back that day, and the Revolutionary Army was at her fucking island when she faked her death. Everybody thinks it's real. Zoro thinks it's a real death. Ain't no way this bitch actually died. Where she faked her death, taken with the revolutionaries, probably like told her problem, and they were like, damn, we could do something about that. Come with us. Faked her death. She goes off the island with the revolutionaries. You got Emperor Ivankov with the hee-haw, with the hormones, make you a man, make you maybe even older. I don't know the timeline per se. But now you're a man, you got these dope ass eyes, nobody's gonna know who you were back then. Be your swordsman shit. And she goes off to become the greatest swordsman ever. And then comes back to fight Zoro, like real early on too. Fight Zoro, wins, and challenges that guy. Like, come surpass me. Do it, bitch. I'm gonna die in this, and I'm cool with that. So yeah, that's my thing. That's like the hill I'll die on.
Okay. Nah, that makes sense, because Mihawk has always been
and for the time skip for Zoro to go to Mihawk and be like, train me to be better than you, please, because that's all he really should have done as a youth. If he just asked her for help, he'd probably go a lot farther than he ever did. Oh god,
I forgot about the lady that fucked Zoro up as a youth.
Everybody
Zoro's
does.
backstory, for those of you that don't know, Zoro's backstory was only touched on once, and that was like in the beginning. Like, they haven't said shit about that man.
They want you to forget.
My other theory about Zoro is one that Harhammer has as well, and that's probably during this battle whenever shit gets real, because like I said, and I was
Must be the eye patch. Must be the eye patch.
Luffy's gonna pull some Luffy shit and make shit worse and piss somebody off.
Oh my god. He didn't piss off Zoro!
See, like, he's gonna piss somebody off.
Oh, man.
And the next thing you know, you shouldn't go in that room. Got devil horns. Luffy's gonna pull some shit. He's gonna piss somebody off. And the next thing you know, Zoro's gonna have to get real, because Zoro already has that sword, the only sword that has been able to damage Kaido. So I'm thinking Zoro's gonna get to the point where he's gonna be like, enough is enough. He's just gonna open that eye, and the eye is gonna look just like Mihawk's, and then he's gonna go in.
See, I thought I had message in the chat. It's a bot trying to post links and shit, man. I paused the game for that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back.
I noticed. I thought I froze. I was like, damn.
Man,
but yeah. Zoro's got to open up that eye. There's no reason for him to have it closed.
I'm so excited for him to pull out Ashura again, the 9-sword style, because I'm pretty sure he hasn't done that in the New World, and it's gonna be fucking menacing.
I will put it like this: if Zoro, like, if something were to happen to Zoro in battle, which would have made his eye, get fucked up, Zoro's the kind of nigga that will say something. Zoro will be like, yeah, my eye got fucked up. It's a war wound. I'm a warrior. This is what happens? I was fighting Dracula Mihawk. You fight him and don't come away with the wound, right? Nobody had that shit. Unless I'm forgetting something he said when they met up after the time skip, but I don't think he said shit.
He definitely has not mentioned where that wound has came from.
I think
if
Luffy
it's a wound
said
at all,
something.
really.
Yeah, I think Luffy said something in passing. It was like, "Yo, that's so cool. How'd you get it?" Zoro's like, "Calm the fuck down."
Anyway.
Yeah, he was like, "Calm the fuck down, Luffy. Ain't nobody worried about that shit." That's just what I think. I'm trying to think if there's another. Warhammer debunked one of my theories earlier in the week. I told him, I asked him, well, it was a small theory. I was starting to wonder.
Hit me. Oh, that's great. And you should, because there's so much to think about.
Yeah, three of, you already debunked it, but three of Kaido's top guys are named King, Jack, and Queen. Luffy's brother, who happened to be really, really, really strong with the great devil fruit power, who hung out with Whitebeard, was named Ace. And I was wondering if something had gone on in the past, or if maybe Ace was with Kaido at first, that defected and we just don't know. I don't know. To me, it was just too much of a coincidence where you have a king, queen, and a jack with no ace. It just didn't make any sense. Because I don't know. I just felt like the ties, because One Piece always has ties.
It sure.
And so with Ace being so loyal to Whitebeard. And like I said, with, Ace, King, Queen, King, Queen, Jack, you just feel like there should be an ace in there somewhere, an ace is missing. I'm not gonna hit my royal flush without an ace in the 10. But, wait. Hold on. Googling something. Yo, I don't know who did this, but what's the name of this game?
Going Under. Yeah, we need the soundtrack. Son of a bitch, it's the CFOs. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
It really is the CFOs. The soundtrack is on YouTube, so you can definitely grab it.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I am so screwed. How are they doing so good?
Yo, the dude just dropped the octave on the soundtrack, and I'm blown away right now. It's the...
Oh, they know what they... Ooh. They know exactly what they're doing here. Amazing.
Yo, there are 32
Ooh!
31. Ooh!
Ooh!
Yo, I thought the game was skipping.
Right?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I can move again. I can move again.
Somebody turn on the strobe in the club.
Man.
What we doing?
That was too good. I can't have that happen and me be playing this game. I'll die.
Aggro crab. Yeah, those are my theories so far. I have concerns. Can I say one of my concerns?
Yes.
One of my concerns is that One Piece is either going to get rushed at the end and we won't get the full story that we're supposed to get, because we're just now running into Big Mom and Kaido, right?
Yep.
We still got Blackbeard and Shank.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's some other stuff we still have too.
Probably.
I don't know when One Piece plans on ending, but I've been seeing articles where people are like, yeah, Oda said he's going to end One Piece soon. And I'm like, when it's soon? Because, in my opinion, we have a lot to go.
Yes.
We have a lot to do.
I was pretty sure he said 2.5 years at the time.
Dressrosa was 2 years.
I know. Hey, who you telling I had to wait that long? Oh my god, it was
how? Like I was talking to Stanky Terrence about that today, and I was like, yo, Dressrosa was 117 episodes with one a week. If they kept up with it, Dressrosa was 2 years.
Yep.
How are we gonna finish? Nah, there's no way. He must be pulling some, let me get the fans to outcry and get the studio to give me a raise, because there's no way he's gonna finish up a story this big in 2 years with only 52 episodes a year. That's not gonna happen. Do you really, okay, with what Blackbeard has done, do you really think Luffy will be able to defeat Blackbeard in 30 episodes?
No.
Because that's half a year. And you know that fight's gonna take a while. The dude's got, spoiler alert, turn off the stream right now, spoiler alert, mute it. Okay, the dude's got 2 devil fruits.
But like, he also has more people, I feel like, than Luffy does. The teams aren't even yet. And that's my main concern. You can't have somebody doubling up on a Kaido level, not Kaido, a Blackbeard level threat. They'll lose. He's a real dude. He is scary.
The only thing I can think
Scared
of,
Shanks.
first of all, I'm gonna go over why I hate Blackbeard.
Please.
Number one reason why I hate
It's his
Blackbeard
laugh. And that's so wrong to hate him.
No, he looks like he fucking stinks. Like he looks like he just smells like complete ass.
Yeah, like a pirate.
Like he
Pirates need to stink.
He just looks sloppy and shit. And his name, Peach D. Marshall.
Marshall D. Teach. You gotta say it like Monkey D. Luffy.
Every time.
Oh. Well, yeah, but I thought it was backwards. Like his first name is Luffy. I thought his first name was Teach.
It is.
Oh, you're just saying, oh, okay, I got it.
But I'm saying it like everybody else would say it in their times.
Oh, no, I got
So it doesn't sound as silly to us Americans.
By the way, if anybody listens to the stream, it's not secured to PS5. I just got a tweet that QVC has a PS5 bundle. That's how hot PlayStation 5 is.
Dang.
QVC is selling bundles.
We have secured a number of PlayStation 5s, yes. That is the 5th one. That is the popular one today. And we're gonna let it go for, I don't know, $2,000. Phones are ringing. Don't miss out. 2 G's, why not? ePay. We'll steal your information real quick. The music isn't as hot, and I'm kind of upset about it.
Yeah, it's not. Somebody else walked in the studio.
You're messing up my studio time! Chip! Get off the keyboard! There we go. Better. I don't know why, but much better. I'm just gonna take that for a second. Hey, that job nice.
Back.
That job
back.
real
Always
nice.
back. He's like, yo, what are you doing to my beat? Woo, woo, woo.
I get up for the bathroom for this.
Yo, almost fucked up the studio time, man. We're paying for this shit. Come here doing that stupid shit.
Over there.
Come on, man. I thought it was hot, man. Shut up. See, I can't even go get water without you fucking up my shit. Stepped out the room to get a glass of water. You fucked my shit up. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like in some like stereotypical, obvious way, Luffy and Shanks are gonna end up teaming up to go after Blackbeard.
I can see that. Cause he's got Usopp's dad on his team, and that's all he really wants is he says he wants to be brave. Nah, that dude wants his dad, and that's That's fair.
Oh, my
dad
dad
is dead.
Oh, my dad.
Yes, son.
But no,
Such
like,
a better person.
Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna end up teaming up, and this whole Blackbeard thing is gonna be like a Dressrosa thing. It's gonna take so long.
And it should. That's gonna be like it's a war in its own. Oh shit! I just realized. Okay. I said Luffy doesn't have the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna call on his alliance.
Yeah, sure.
His fleet and shit, and then we got a bunch of new generals.
50,000 people.
Not even like the grunts. I'm just talking about like the big names. You know, bring back Long Leg Bro and Punchy Mick Explosion Man.
The ones from the Coliseum.
Yeah. And the giant
with the blue hair.
Yeah, that Blue Gilly. Love him.
Blue Gilly.
I need weapons.
Blue Gilly. I need more.
I really didn't. He didn't punch enough dudes. Sorry, kick. He would never punch dudes.
Nah.
Clearly not.
We need more flying dragon kick. I'll be honest though, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, homies back. Yo, he is fucking the studio up. There's nobody sitting down in the studio. Nobody. Not one person sit down in the studio. I feel like where's Blackbeard right now anyway? Like, where is he at?
He stays on his own little island in the New World. I think there's like one episode where they show the tiger face dude from Thriller Bark, Absolem. He was looking for his boss, the former Shibukai Gecko Moria. And he ends up actually nope, flip those roles. Gecko Moria was looking for Absolem on Blackbeard's territory, so he runs up on him. He's like, yo, Blackbeard, I know you got my dude, give me back my guy, what the fuck you thinking? And Blackbeard like hears it, but he doesn't even get up. He doesn't even send one of his lieutenants. One of his lieutenants just get up and takes care of this shit. Let me think how this goes. First, Blackbeard has someone on his team that has the mythical Zoan Ninetales model. And, of course, Ninetales have the power of, like a copy thing. You become other people. Shape-shifting, that's the one. Ninetales have shape-shifting powers, so she pretends to be Absolem and was like, yo, Gecko Moria, it's fine here. There's food, there's bitches, and I'm having a great time.
There's bitches.
What do you want me to say?
There's food, there's bitches, there's sake with pirates, there's fights on the ship.
And at first, Moria was like, oh, you're here, you're cool. I guess if this is what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you. And as soon as he turns around, homegirl jumps down, stabs him, and was like, Gecko Moria, you're an idiot. It was me the whole time. Blackbeard, female girl lady. And then Shiryu of the Rain, our favorite.
Shiryu of the Rain. If
Literally,
you don't like that name, there's something wrong with you.
Appears out of nowhere, because that's when we find out that Shiryu of the Rain has somehow acquired Absolem's invisible fruit powers. That could mean one of two things. He's either dead, or I would like to think, well, he's probably dead, but I feel like Blackbeard has a way to transfer powers to other people using his power of darkness, which is what I think he did with Whitebeard's power. He just like got under that sheet, became pure darkness, took its like essence, and he came out a fucking hero. But he, it's a whole other theory that Blackbeard consists of like 3 people's lives, and that's why he's able to hold 2 fruits right now, probably a third if he really wanted to. But it's like he's got the soul of triplets as one person, because I'm pretty sure in the womb he did some good shit. This is all the theory, mind you, and it's not even my theory. So it's like Blackbeard, originally a triplet, like consumed his 2 others in the womb and has like 3 people's worth of body, which also explains why he's so large, which also explains his high tolerance for pain, because he's just 3 people. And that's the theory on why he can hold multiple powers. So instead of pushing his limit, I suppose, he probably just hooks up his crew with dope powers that he comes across. Probably makes it a point to hunt down people with dope powers, because there ain't one move that Blackbeard has made that wasn't calculated. The difference between Luffy and Blackbeard. Luffy is having an adventure. Blackbeard is executing a plan. To the T, mind you. Shit has always been going that man's way. He became a Shibukai, he got into jail, he got his boy Shiryu, and then he got Whitebeard's power because he pretty much caused that war because he turned in Ace and forced people's hands, and now we're here. All of that was Blackbeard.
See, I always thought he was a bitch.
He is no bitch. He is a scary dude.
I always thought he was just like a dude that just made the most of his the situations he was in. Like he just like snuck in and just did shit. Like a stronger Buggy. Like he was just like, I'm here.
When there was a point before Ace went to go fight Blackbeard that Shanks got on Whitebeard's boat, looked that man in the eye, and said, call back Ace. He is not ready for Blackbeard. He will get defeated, and shit will go wrong. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. And now we're here. Man, it goes so deep. Like, how are you gonna get all that thorough put, all that connectivity? It's wild, man. God damn. I needed this breather. I'm overwhelmed with One Piece. I feel like I've been getting bodied, but that's fine.
I mean, like, it's fine. The One Piece stocks deserve that.
Yeah, the One Piece stock. I considered turning down the music, but when it's hot, I'd rather hear that music going. It's good stuff. When it's hot. It's not hot right now, but it may be hot again soon, and I don't want to miss it. Got body. Now they give me some milk and a pogo stick. I guess the pogo stick's right. Die!
All your materialistic needs fulfilled.
Okay. I forgot where we were. With the One Piece.
Okay, sorry, I didn't respond to the text. Okay. I probably wouldn't pay attention when you showed up in the anime. But
That's fair. It's worth a second watch, mind you. You'll pick up a lot of shit now that you know what you know.
so, like, I'm not even gonna front. I low-key started Water 7 like the other day.
Can't be helped. Sometimes you just need that. Go back to when it was just like some real good shit. Pre-time skip stuff. Slap.
And it was so refreshing. Frankie wasn't there. Luffy was still, you know, didn't have the mark
just
on his
got
chest
Super
'cause he didn't
Saiyan.
get rocked. Yeah.
Right? He just got geared
Refreshing
second.
look.
Geared second exhaust that man right now. And he will do it like 18 times in one day.
He really will. He tries hard. Heart of the cards, but that man. But they probably mentioned it. I wasn't paying attention. Shiryu of the Rain. Is the Rain like a colony, a family, an organization?
I think it's just the
people
Rain.
of the Rain, or is he just the Rain?
It's just the rain.
Okay.
I think it's something to do with this technique.
Damn, that's gangster. That's gangster. I didn't know if like the Rain was like a crew or like like Shiryu of the Rain, Parhammer of the Rain, SJ of the Rain, and it's just like a bunch of people. Damn, that sounded kind of gangster.
There's the clan of D and the clan of the rain. Yes. Rain clan of the rain. I like it. We'll never see that island though. I wish we could. Wish we saw more giants. Man, okay. Oh fuck, I just realized they're probably gonna bring giants in the fight. Luffy has fuck, I'm thinking too much One Piece now. It goes too deep. How much time? I got time for like one more run.
You really do.
And
One Piece is so deep.
we're gonna go to Joblin.
Hey, is this with the hot music?
Yes, the first hot music. I would say with the drums, but it's all drums.
As long as first homie's in the studio, I don't mind. It says second homie. There he is.
He in effect. Yo, what to do? First homie in effect. With the stick of the wrist.
I feel like the studio, like I don't think there's any artists. I literally think it's just like an instrumental session. Anybody know to drop bars? What bars do you put on this? Nothing. Let this man work.
They brought like 3 rappers and none of them could come out with any bars. They're too busy nodding their heads.
Too busy jamming. Hey, for all this studio time, not even mumbling a word.
Like, oh, don't worry, that was worth it.
Should've kept
This
my
reaffirms
myself.
This reaffirms our beats are tight.
This man just killing it. Yo, he dropped the drums and it's totally different. New song.
Remix. Hold
New
this
song. Okay.
Yep.
That didn't happen before. That was new. Somebody in the chat tell me I'm wrong. That was new. That was new.
My bite of my chest. Stick of the wrist.
But yeah, I'm gonna start back over what I mean, I feel like I can skip the other ones. I mean, like Alabaster's fun, but it's not rewatch fun because I need to.
Oh hell yes, it's rewatch. Oh dude.
I mean, it's cool, but
You got motherfucking Zoro versus Mr. One. You got motherfucking the original. I'll give you 2 minutes with Crocodile and Luffy, and that first mortal wound, and then he eats some fucking meat, and then he's fucking fine again. And he does the water Luffy. He does something else Luffy.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
invented for this fight.
I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I'm not watching Alabaster. Wait, is it Alabaster or Arabaster? A-R-A-Baster.
You had it right the first time.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I I'm not watching Alabasta. It's because after that, I gotta go to Skypea. And I hate
You don't have to go
so
to
much.
Skypea. You can just stop after the Bellamy stuff.
I hate Inaru. I hate him. I hate all that.
Or you could watch it without, watching the whole setup part, the anything but like the ordeals and the reject and
Okay, so we got, hold on.
Has your
Alabasta,
back.
Sea of Survival, the Super Rookie Saga. I didn't know it was called Super Rookies. Okay. East Blue, Arlong Park. Yeah,
that is like the defining. If you don't like One Piece by then, you can stop watching. You will,
Yeah.
but if that doesn't hit you,
Yeah, I would
you're
say
failed.
after Arlong Park, if you don't like it, then well,
Yeah, man.
you gotta
Because he
give it
needs-
Alabasta.
Nah, that's too far. Nobody's gonna make it 100 episodes in if they can't get through episode 40. If you're not having fun by then, you ain't having fun at
I
all.
just don't want people to miss out on Crocodile because he's so much better than Arlong.
That would be on them, though. Fuck them at that point. If they gave it the 40 episode try, you're off the hook. You did all I asked you could do.
You did the 40 episodes, right? Damn, I forgot about that.
I sell everybody on that. I know it's like 900 right now, but if you can get just here and tell me you want to stop watching, you can stop watching.
I am an advocate. I mean, like, if Warhammer wants to turn down the music so I can get it real for y'all, I would. Let
Yes,
y'all
I
know
do. My God,
right now.
hold on.
I will let y'all know right now.
Speak.
This started years ago, before my boy Parhammer went off the leap to become a G. Like this
Years
was like
ago.
what? This was like what 2017?
At least
When did you start working there? What year?
2015. I'm gonna say 2016 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2016 was when the squad pod was formed, and 2016 was when I walked by your desk and saw the desktop background you had, and the first dude I pointed out was Brooke with the afro. I was like,
Damn right.
That was when Parhammer started the whole One Piece is the greatest story ever told thing. Now, I was like, what is this? I was like, what is da-da-da? He started breaking it down. The first word that he said that turned me off was anime. I was like, oh shit, here we go. Right? Because like most people who like aren't avid anime watchers, I was Dragon Ball Z and done. Like that was it, right? I didn't even do Naruto. I didn't do Bleach. I didn't do any of those. I was Dragon Ball Z and done. So he talked about it, but the whole time he kept on saying, like, look, just give it 40 episodes. And if you give it 40 episodes, I promise you'll want to do the rest. Because at that time, there was only like 700 episodes.
Yeah,
of One Piece.
it's digestible today, but as soon as you start, it's just a little bit smaller.
I fell off. I got to the first time I got to Alabasta.
Yes.
I finished Alabasta.
Yes.
And Parhammer can tell you the way that I watch animes, I commit. Like, like I'm in that shit. So I was a little bit burned out after Alabasta. And I fell off for like what, fucking 2 years. I fell off for so long. No, longer than that, because COVID happened. COVID is why I got back on it.
Good.
Because I couldn't do shit.
Not good.
So the pandemic happens, and then I start out at Sky Island. Sky Island was the major arc of arcs, if you will. And I must admit, and this is 100% truth, One Piece is one of those animes to where there's so much going on and there's so much, like, so many characters that it's a slow burn. Like, the 40 episodes is just to get your attention, like to get you interested. Not necessarily you thinking this is the greatest anime of all time, unless you're Parhammer. But if you're the average person, like when you get to 40, it's just so you're like interested. Like, okay, I'm interested to see where it goes. I like the characters and whatnot. I will admit, the more you watch it, the more you get invested in the characters, and the story is actually very, very interesting. It's a great story. It's really interesting.
Some would even say the greatest.
He would. The greatest story. Like, legit, it's one of those stories to where I can't lie. Every time a new arc starts, I'm like, where did they come up with these characters? Where did they come up with these powers? Where did they come up with this fruit? Where did they come up with these arcs? And then when they tie something to somebody from something before,
Yeah.
like y'all have heard us say it before, but probably one of the greatest stories in terms of like emotion and all that, Water 7 Enos Lobby.
My God.
It was great. But Water 7 Enos Lobby, Water 7 starts, hold on, I'm looking up right now. Water 7 starts at 229. So if you think about it, yeah, like it's not even, so I'll break it down to you the way that Parham broke it down to me. If you skip the intro and if you skip the outro, an episode of One Piece is about 18 minutes.
At best. Hope. Yo, we've been skipping like Wano recaps. That shit's like 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah. So that's one thing I noticed about One Piece. The deeper you go into the arc, the longer the recap plus the intro is. Like, yo, when you're like in the bottom half of the arc, man, the intro, like Parhammer just said, the intro and the recap will take you about 5 minutes.
They'll pretty much replay the second half of the episode before it and call it a recap.
But I will say,
play some ads.
One Piece is one of those things. Whenever people ask me about it, the few people I've talked to about it, I compare it to a sports season. The first few arcs of One Piece are like preseason games and the first half of the season. You're just getting your feet wet. New players came to the team. You're trying to get your team chemistry right. Do we need to make some trades? How are we getting used to these other teams? Getting your feet wet. New coach, new playbook. Finding out who we are as a team. After you hit, I'm not even going to go as far as to say like impelled down. Because like to me, it happened before that. Like I said, Water 7 Enos Lobby, to me.
Water 7 changes things. It really does.
Water 7, and like we said, Water 7 starts at 229. Water 7 kind of takes it to that mid-season point, like after the All-Star game. Okay, we know who we are. Now we're competing for a playoff spot. Nobody can get traded. Trades are off. We know who's here. We know what's going down. We know the playbook. Now it's just playing better than the other guy. And they really play better than the other guy. The story takes off. The moments, the characters. I will say, Water 7 Enos Lobby is what really got me into it. Impelled Down, Marine Ford is what sealed the deal to where I was like, I'm in it.
Impelled Down.
And then after that, you get into the New World, which is, I don't even know how to explain the New World. I mean, it's
a slow start because they really want to build up that they've been gone a while. They're gonna have new powers, but they can't just like show you all the things right off the bat. So they get to the New World. They had 2 years of training. They're obviously way too strong for the current situation, but they have to make it somewhat dramatic somehow, and they try. I'll give you that. Yeah. But Fishman Island is just a showcase of their new abilities, and it's not even a good one because Zoro didn't have to do shit. Luffy didn't have to do shit. Yeah, okay.
They stunned on everyone for a full 2 episodes.
I can't confirm it through the manga, but I believe Luffy had Gear 4 on Fishman Island, and he just didn't see the need to go there. But if he wanted to, it was there. Because it's not like he went training without Rayleigh to master his hockey and gain a new form. I believe the scenes that the anime did, where Rayleigh was like, well, you need something for the big guys. What are you going to do when they're giants? And that's when he's like, I could cover myself with hockey and I'll call it, you know what, Gear 4 and flying around and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that actually happened in the manga. In the manga, he's like, I've been thinking of times when I'm just not strong enough. I needed a form to take it to the next level, and this is what I came up with. Where am I going with this? And at Fishman Island, he got to Horty Jones. He saw Vander Decken, great name.
Yeah, Vander Decken is a great name.
But
Vander Decken is a real great name.
and he just solved all his problems with like a little bit of hockey and Gear 3. Things we've already saw before. Granted, he's doing Gear 2 at a different level. It doesn't make him exhausted anymore. And his Gear 3 doesn't have the drawback of him shrinking. But Zoro didn't do shit. Luffy didn't do shit. I'd say everybody else kind of tried to ball out, but like nobody cares what Robin's doing. They just ruined Nico Robin so bad, my God.
They did. Was Luffy's first time going Gear 4 Dressrosa?
Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Okay, I was about to say, because if he didn't go Gear 4 Dressrosa, then I would be like, I don't think he had it, because he definitely needed that shit for Doflamingo.
For sure.
Doflamingo
calls for
those of you that don't know, I'm not going to say shit about Doflamingo, because his fruit is out of this fucking world. Parhammer didn't tell me shit about his fruit because he wanted me to be like, what the fuck is this dude doing right now? And that's exactly what I said.
All through the pre-time skip. It's just a mystery of how is he doing that. Love it.
I didn't know.
I thought he that shit like a wrestling move.
Yeah, I thought he was doing something, and then you saw the whole takedown of Dressrosa, and you're like, what's he doing with his fit? Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. But that is a perfect segue to the point I was going to make. One Piece is very creative. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I can say this. I've watched a good amount of animes now. I could say One Piece is probably the most creative anime I've seen in terms of going on for this long and keeping you invested in the characters that you know and introducing you to characters that you don't know, of course, like new people that are showing up. Like, y'all heard us talk about Kaido earlier. That man showed up once in the Sky Island arc when he fell.
Yep.
I'm not gonna tell y'all why he fell. He just fell. And if you're thinking,
he just fell.
Well,
don't worry.
Keep thinking he's clumsy.
Man, and you know the thing after that fall, he got up to fight Kid, Scratchman, and who else was in their alliance? I should know this. Hold on. Hawkins. After that, he just got up and kicked their ass.
That's on them. They should have ran.
2 of the 3 of them said, my bad, let me join your team. And Kaido said, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's on them. They should have ran. They should have ran. When you see someone do what he did when he came down, you leave. You leave. I'm no. Even if the person is gone, dead, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to witness this. I don't want to see it. Dead or alive, I don't want to see it. Turns out he was alive, and I really don't want to see it. But if you hear about people that we talk about when it comes to Kaido showed up in Skypiea. I mean, at the Sky before Skypiea.
I guess not even at Skypiea. Kaido,
no, it was before.
He showed up like we were post time skip when they were talking about it, and even further. I could confirm that because another one of the worst generation, I think it's like Rogue. He's like a big tan dude with wings. He was on that Sky Island, and he was just like, I guess he just got his ass whooped by Kaido. And he was like, yo, go with peace. Go with peace. And Kaido just did what he did.
Yeah. My bad. Kaido first showed up episode 739.
Damn right. And that's when they gave him all those bars like, he was stabbed all these times. He's been starved all this time. He's been drowned all these times. And he's still here.
Kaido's been tortured, captured 18 times total. I mean, the dude is just a beast.
And he's still here.
Kaido is one of the reasons why you should watch One Piece. They have a lot of, like, the One Piece is full of flair, it's full of charisma, it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, like I was like addicted to it once I got to Enos Lobby. I mean, some people were like, "Well, were you just binge watching or were you addicted?" No, like I will stop watching a show. Yeah, like I will stop watching shit if I'm 200 episodes in and there's like 800. I have no problem with stopping because at that point I'm not halfway done. So I'm like, whatever. But it's fun. It's a fun watch. I said all that to say, if Parhammer goes by the 40 rule, I can see that. I definitely can see that.
He's
I
gotta keep
feel
it
like
simple.
people who think Arlong is ass, if you step number one, use the anime filler list. If you don't use the anime filler list, which you can find online,
Just look it up. You're gonna have a bad time.
you're gonna have a bad time with One Piece. Because One Piece fillers, you'll be watching the whole arc, and then it'll be like 12 episodes of fucking filler. And
Nothing
if
that
you,
happens matters in these
yeah,
episodes.
I was
They just talk like it never happened.
I was lucky to have a friend like Paul Hammer because he told me, because he was like, nobody told me that the first time, and I was watching shit and I was like, this has nothing to do with what I'm watching. And I can't imagine watching filler episodes for shit like Skypiea
Man.
or like the whole Foxy, like
Foxy's
fuck
real. It's just like rounds 3, 4, and 5 that they showed in the anime. Those were fake.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They
personally,
sneak
I
up
could have
on
done
you.
without Foxy. But anyway,
He's important. He's at the reverie. He's making these decisions to get rid of people.
he is at the Reverie.
Yeah. And you know,
Anyway.
fuck. Did you know Wapol's there from Chopper's Island?
Shut the fuck up.
Wapol had a whole side arc, and another reason why you should be reading the manga. The cover pages are like a one-panel weekly serialized story that tells you like epilogues of characters we know. For example, great example, Enaru, NL, however you want to put it, Lightning Guy. After his bout with Luffy, he goes to the fucking moon, Fairy Verth, which is just the moon. He makes it. He meets some aliens. He saves them from some trouble, and now they like worship him like the god he wanted to be. Plenty of stories like that for characters that like we gave a fuck about. I'm pretty sure Rob Lucci had one. I'm pretty sure who else? Not Jim. Jinbei did have one though.
My God.
A lot of people, just a lot of people that we would care about to know more stories. You should look up cover page stories and then just start reading One Piece so you can get caught up and know stuff. Because waiting for like the weekly manga chapter, a much bigger payout than waiting for a weekly anime release. You just get exactly what's going on, exactly the way the author intended. No filler scenes, no overly drawn reactions. No, let's cut to like Robin and see how she reacted to that. Oh, her mouth is open. Let's cut to, I don't know, Monomosuke and just see how he's turned into a dragon. Momo. Sucks. I hate how the anime keeps showing him like training by swinging his sword over his head a billion fucking times. Like, one, that's really helping him. And two, like it's gonna do something for him later. Like, oh, he trained so hard that he struck the final blow to Kaido. No, the fuck he won't. Not in any world. No way, shape, or form. Dude has zero. Oh, man.
Parhammer has a great theory about Momo that I didn't think about, which I'm not going to say because
I can
you
say
don't know Momo.
Spoilers. I don't give a fuck. Let me document this because it's probably out there now. The pieces are there. It just kind of makes sense. So Monomosuke got captured by, I'm going to go ahead and say Don Flamingo. Or Caesar, because he was on Caesar's island when we met him. And that's where Kimon was.
Caesar or like Caesar's people, because Caesar ain't doing shit. He was a clown for
sorry. Probably Virgo probably did it. The spy for Don Flamingo in the Marines because they're stupid. Wait, you know what? No, I'll save it for later. I'll save that theory for the next time. It's time. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat food. I'm not even going to fight this lady for real. I'm going to leave.
Ultimately, to sum it all up,
yes.
Water 7 is what did it for me. I mainly hung on to sorry. In terms of getting me hooked, getting me interested was Alabasta. Alabasta was the one where I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Alabasta starts out episode 92. I know what you're thinking. That's a long ways, but I was basically going off of what my boy Parhammer was telling me. He was like, "Yo, just give it time. It's a lot of episodes. You got to build the character." That's what he kept on telling me: build characters, build stories. That's what I did. Alabasta was what did it for me. Water 7 was when I was like, I'm hooked. I will say that the biggest payout, Impel Down, Marine Ford.
Marine Ford's such a good man. Everything comes
Impel
together.
Down, Marine
And
Ford.
the thing is, his crew's not even there. It was
No.
so good, and we
Impel Down, Marine Ford, short arc. I'm looking at it right now. 400 episodes, 457 to 489. So we're looking at 32 episodes.
That's long.
But
I mean, short in One Piece terms.
right,
That's fair. I need to remember what I'm referencing. Okay.
yeah, it's One Piece.
Just Rose, that happened.
It's One Piece. Yeah, just
Skypea
Rose
happened. We were all there. Yeah.
Yeah, whole cake happened.
God damn. Now I'm
Whole
upset
cake.
thinking about the longevity of these things.
Whole cake was. Let me just look for shits and giggles. Whole cake was episode 783 to 877. Damn. And I'll be honest, out of the from 783 to 877, you probably only started caring about a whole cake at like 840.
Yep. Some of those were just like, and we're traveling in between areas inside of Big Mom's territory.
Toto
Nobody
Island.
fucking cares. And they're talking, and they get poisoned because Luffy's an idiot, and they really appreciate Sanji. And I just want to be there, please. That shit don't happen in the manga.
No.
It might happen in the manga, actually. That does sound familiar. That they got poisoned, and like, I wish Sanji was here, so I wasn't so poisoned. And how many times does Luffy need to get poisoned for him to just be like, it
To
doesn't
chill the
kill
fuck
me
out, like-
anymore?
Yeah, like just to chill. Like this motherfucker got
Like
well,
bathed in it. He
no
got
spoiler,
bathed.
but you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He,
I'm like, God, Chopper got in his ass. Chopper was like, motherfucker.
God damn you.
He was like,
Oh my guts. Oh god. Okay. That's gonna be it for this ultralight stream. Thank you, SJ, for not only the commentary but the glowing One Piece review. I swear to God, people are gonna see that one day and they're gonna watch One Piece. And that's some shit I could never pull. So thank you for spreading the word. Anything else?
man, make it a thing. Nah,
Before
man.
we're out.
I long story short, watch One Piece, enjoy One Piece. The only thing I will leave, I was gonna hold back by saying it, and yeah, I know we're over time, but Parhammer's gonna appreciate me saying this. I was gonna hold back, but I'm committing. Watch One Piece. Watch it subbed. Don't watch it dubbed. I've seen
Oh
both.
my god.
I know what you're gonna want to do. I
We
know you
didn't
want to
even
pay
mention
attention.
that shit. Oh, we're
Yeah.
stupid.
I did it on purpose because like I know how I felt, and like I got tired of reading. Because you remember that's the first thing I told you. I'm tired of reading. It's too much reading. But the characters,
I call it the authenticity.
right? Like they're so authentic. They're so creative when it's subbed because you're hearing how it was originally recorded. The English dub, they're trying to find words that go with what they said. The English actors are trying too hard. I showed my boy Parhammer a video. It was just like a snippet of the English dub actor with Doflamingo. And
Oh god, he said
it
two
was-
words.
it was
I was like,
terrible.
nope, I'm done.
yeah, it was terrible. It was he like he's not menacing at all.
Not to diss the person that does dubbed voice work. That they do a great job in their own
Yeah.
right at making it
That's great.
accessible to people that wouldn't otherwise watch it. Good job on you. It's not for me. And if you want to do One Piece right, it's not for you either. And I know how that sounds, but it's just so good in its original language. You'll appreciate it.
You really should. You should do it. It's going to be a good time. I wouldn't lead you wrong. Parhammer wouldn't lead you wrong. I'm just telling you. Just Parhammer says get to Arlong Park. If you don't like Arlong Park, or if that didn't do it for you, give it to Alabasta. If you don't like it, if you definitely don't like it after Alabasta, then quit because at that point it's got its footing. That's the theme.
You
That's
gotta
what
get
you're going to
people
see.
watching
Rinse and repeat.
Hundreds of episodes where I could barely get them watch 40.
I mean, yo, like M. Hayes getting back on it. Stecky Terrence is getting back on the. Stecky Terrence is going subbed.
Benching it for years, whatever. It's
Proud of
cool.
that one. My boy Stecky Terrence. But anyway,
yes. We out.